Hi guys, it's Veronica. Today in this video I'm at Gilgal, and I did a video about Gilgal some time back, and today I want us to look at the book of 2Kings chapter 2. I want me and you, we take a journey that Prophet Elijah and Prophet Elisha took before Prophet Elijah was taken to heaven. And the Bible says from the book of 2Kings chapter 2 that Prophet Elijah and Elisha were coming from Gilgal. So let's read. The journey of Prophet Elijah and Prophet Elisha started at Gilgal. Then they went to Bethel. From Bethel, they went to Jericho. Then from Jericho, they went to Jordan, where Prophet Elijah was taken to heaven by a chariot of fire. So we are at Gilgal, and we'll take the same journey, me and you. From Gilgal, we'll go to Bethel, then we'll go to Jericho, then at last we'll be at River Jordan, and then we'll see the place where Elijah was taken into heaven. I'm reading from the book of 2Kings chapter 2. Now, when the Lord was about to take Elijah up to heaven by a whirlwind, Elijah and Elisha were on their way from Gilgal. And Elijah said to Elisha, "Tarry here, I pray you, for the Lord has sent me as far as Bethel." But Elisha said, "As the Lord lives, and as you yourself live, I'll never leave you." So they went down to Bethel. And the sons of the prophets who were in Bethel came out to Elisha and said to him, "Do you know today the Lord will take away your master from you, from over you?" He said, "Yes, I know. Hold your peace." Then Elijah said to him, "Elisha, tarry here, I pray you, for the Lord has sent me to Jericho." But he said, "As the Lord lives, and as you yourself live, I will not leave you." So they came to Jericho. The sons of the prophets who were at Jericho drew near to Elisha, said to him, "Do you know that today the Lord will take away your master from over you?" And he answered, "Yes, I know it. Hold your peace." Then Elijah said to him, "Tarry here, I pray you, for the Lord has sent me to the Jordan." But he said, "As the Lord lives, and as yourself live, I will never leave you." So the journey begins at Gilgal, and from here we are heading to Bethel. Let's welcome to Beit El or Bethel, the house of God. The house of God, the staircase to heaven. Prophet Elijah and Elisha at Bethel. El Beit El, the house of God. 2Kings chapter 2, verse 3. Or let's read from verse 2. Elijah said to Elisha, "Stay here. The Lord has sent me to Bethel." But Elisha said, "As surely as the Lord lives, and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went down to Bethel. The company of the prophets at Bethel came out to Elisha and asked, "Do you know that the Lord is going to take your master from you today?" "Yes, I know," Elisha replied. "So be quiet." Then Elijah said to him, "Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho." And he replied, "As surely as the Lord lives, and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went to Jericho. From here, we are heading to Jericho. Jericho. This is where the ancient Jericho was. 2Kings chapter 2. Elijah taken to heaven. Before he was taken to heaven, remember, Prophet Elijah and Prophet Elisha, they were on a journey. We see that they were on their way from Gilgal. Then they traveled to Bethel, then to Jericho. So now Prophet Elijah and Prophet Elisha are in Jericho. Let's read 2Kings chapter 2 verse 4. Then Elijah said to him, "Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho." By then they were where? They were in Bethel. From Bethel, we are here at Jericho. And he replied, "As surely as the Lord lives and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went to Jericho, and here they are. What happens when they arrived at Jericho? The company of the prophets at Jericho went up to Elisha and asked him, "Do you know that the Lord is going to take your master away from you?" "Yes, I know," he replied. "So be quiet." Then Elijah said to him, "Stay here. The Lord has sent me to Jordan." So Prophet Elijah and Prophet Elisha from Jericho, they traveled to where? To Jordan. So from here we are heading to Jordan. So from here, Jericho, my dear people, we are heading to Jordan. Guys, we are at the final stage of the journey of Elijah and Elisha here at Jordan. We are reading 2Kings chapter 2. Let's see verse 6. Then Elijah said to him, "Tarry here, I pray you, for the Lord has sent me to the Jordan." But he said, "As the Lord lives, and as you yourself live, I will not leave you." So the two of them went on. 50 men of the sons of the prophets also went and stood at some distance from them, as they were both standing by the Jordan. Let's go to the Jordan, but I want to show you something, okay? Ancient traditions also associate this site with the place where Elijah the prophet ascended to heaven in a fiery chariot. 2 Kings chapter 2. I did a video about all the details about the Jordan River, this site. But today we are talking about 2 Kings chapter 2. Prophet Elijah taken to heaven by a chariot of fire. You see two different flags. There's a flag of Israel, and on the other side the flag of Jordan. So on the other side is the country of Jordan. And remember, after the two men of God crossed Jordan River, that is on the other side, after crossing the Jordan River, that is where Elijah was taken to heaven. So on that side is the monastery of Elijah the prophet. That is where left his cloak. Verse 8. Elijah took his cloak, rolled it up, and struck the water with it. The water divided to the right and to the left, and the two men crossed over on dry ground. When they had crossed, Elijah said to Elisha, "Tell me, what can I do for you before I'm taken from you?" "Let me inherit a double portion of your spirit," Elijah replied. "You have asked a difficult thing," Elijah said. "Yet, if you see me when I'm taken from you, it will be yours. Otherwise, it will not." As they were walking along and talking together, suddenly a chariot of fire and horses of fire appeared and separated the two of them. And Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind. Elisha saw this and cried out, my father, the chariots and horsemen of Israel." And Elisha saw him no more. Then he took hold of his garment and tore it into two. Elisha then picked up Elijah's cloak that had fallen from him and went back and stood on the bank of Jordan. He took the cloak that had fallen from Elijah and struck the water with it. "Where now is the Lord, the God of Elijah?" he asked. When he struck the water, it divided to the right and to the left, and he crossed over. The company of the prophets from Jericho who were watching said, "The spirit of Elijah is resting on Elisha." And they went to meet him and bowed to the ground before him. "Look," they said, "we, your servants, have 50 able men. Let them go and look for your master. Perhaps the Spirit of the Lord has picked him up and set him down on some mountain or on some valley." "No," Elisha replied, "do not send them." But they persisted until he was so embarrassed to refuse. So he said, "Send them." And they sent 50 men who searched for 3 days but did not find him. When they returned to Elisha, who was staying in Jericho, he said to them, "Didn't I tell you not to go?" And then we come where Elisha starts now performing miracles. He starts by healing the waters of Jericho. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you again in a few days time. It's yours, Veronica. I hope you've learned something. We've traveled in this video from Gilgal to Bethel, Jericho, then to Jordan River, the site where Prophet Elijah was taken to heaven by a chariot of fire. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. For them that have subscribed to my channel, I thank you so much. And for you who is watching this video for the first time and you liked the content of the video, please hit subscribe button and don't forget to hit notification bell for all the videos so that you can be able to watch my videos on time. Thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate your time so much. Thank you. Katal al-Yahud, the Tower of the Jews. The Tower of the Jews. Because it's from here they crossed over to Canaan, the promised land. Thank you.